Hey, Phil here. Welcome to Phil Atkinson Fishing on YouTube. It's been a while. I'm actually on the very tip of Darwin. Looking out behind me here is the Arafura Sea. This is where the Cyclone Tracy made landfall. It's also where the Japanese bombers made landfall over Darwin after they left their carriers and flew over Melville Island back in the 1940s. So, very famous spot. Looks like great mulloway spinning country, and basically that's the attitude I'm taking. I'm chucking my normal Dew plastics here, 50-pound leader, big 13 centimetre plastic, and my Saltus 962 MH. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Hoping for a barra or a queenie maybe, and then we're going to head out and do some land-based out at Kakadu. So I'll be there with my son Kurt, and my old 105 series landcruiser will be going on the trip with us. So how good. The main thing is we've got a tailgate to work on this old 105 series.
Can't get better than that.
Sucked in if you own a 300 series, no tailgate.
Tarago tailgate.
Tarago tailgate, yeah. This is Darwin LBG. Try and get right on the outer part of this point because it's low tide, and see if we can hit the deep water with these exposed rocks, which normally are like 10 meters underwater. So probably just have to be a bit careful when the tide starts to run in. Got my rock hoppers on, South Coast, New South Wales, North Coast style. Got my 6-to-1 outfits. Don't really know what I'm going to throw. I'll just see how I feel. But yeah, see how we go. All right, concentrate. Feels like I'm walking out to Kiama Blowhole Point here at the moment. Only difference is there's not freaking rubbish everywhere here. Oh, Kurt's almost running. He must have seen something. These are all oyster rocks. You don't want to fall over here. Kurt got a big permit here, which I'll show you some video of. It was an absolutely smoking permit. And he got it on a goshy Mac bait. Forget the little subtle crab presentation fly fishermen use. Big, shiny, noisy, goshy Mac bait, and it smoked him. He thought he had like a 10 kg plus GT on, and I don't know how long it took him to get it in, but he got it in, let it go quite healthy, but amazing fish. Old ships are sailing on empty sea. Don't know what I bought, but it hit me on the drop. It's not a bad fish. Using a plastic. What is it? Oh, it's going alright. It's a good fish. Just changed over to a plastic. And I had a school of mullet go through, and then yeah, it's a queenie, nice little queenie. What was it? Squidgy slick rig, my normal dewy lure. There we go. Darwin land-based queenfish. Very good. I'll let this guy go. So that's my first capture on this trip. Nice little queenie. Not the smallest queenie you're ever going to catch. Okay, so the tide comes in really quick here. So we've been sort of washed off our posse. Got one nice little queenie. We're going to retreat from here back into here. Don't really like standing in water when there's crocs and stingers around. And the car literally is parked over in the trees there, the old 105, so happy days. Kurt's still got a medal on. He's brought up on the south coast and north coast of New South Wales, so he knows no better. see later on in our video how shallow the water is, but right now Kurt's free spooling this fish because it's literally gone into very shallow water with oyster rocks everywhere. It's turned and he's back up tight now.
God!
Getting a photo of this?
Yeah. Woo! Are we keeping it?
No.
Oh. It's a fishing.
You got it?
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, so only in the Northern Territory do you get a 45 series of the Thieves Visit Parks 2 photo. Nice. Yeah. This is like the lowest low tide in history today. So Kurt hooked his permit on a Mac bait. You would have been landing your lure where I'm standing on the sand. And yeah, water's still got to come in a long way, but that's where he hooked that massive permit. So you were standing on those rocks just here.
On that rock there,
casting over onto this sand just wide of the oyster rocks. Do they call permit oyster crackers?
No, that's a nickname for it.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of oysters here. You got a snag there. Alright, see if there's any lures stuck in the rocks. The water's still a couple hundred metres away, but it's going to come in a rush. Such is life in the top end of Australia. What did you find, Charles?
The micro jiggers, they throw these out to get little school mackerel. Queenies will have a go at them, and then
little gillies.
And then a little plastic.
Yeah, right. Here's the Night Cliff Jetty. Good little LBG spot. Too crowded for us today. You can get a coffee. Boys are out there putting herring out. Saw a couple of bus ups a second ago, just sort of in this zone. We'll be fishing on a point further down to the east. What is it? Nice little queenie. You can swim around. Well done. So these look like Second World War gillet boxes that are scattered all around this big headland. Not much left of them. I reckon Cyclone Tracy and every cyclone ever since has hammered this point. Alright, day one Darwin, land-based. Back to the 105. There she is. Behind those bushes over there is probably the most famous 110 Land Rover in Australia. It's actually Les Hidden's Bush Tucker Man. This is his actual 110 Land Rover. This is the beast vehicle that he used on that series. It went to some serious places. It's got a little Isuzu diesel in it. There it is. Bush Tucker Man's actual 110. That is cool. This is the Ant Hill country. Barramundi Gorge. Today I'm up in Kakadu, up in Arnhem Land, and yeah, behind me is the floodplain of the East Alligator River, with the very famous Car Hills crossing and its crocodiles and mullet and sometimes bad four-wheel driving. Anyway, so yeah, enjoy me on this trip, mainly all land-based, chasing barra. It's like the Lion King. Heaps of Aboriginal art here, like most of them are barra. Like you can tell by the, or maybe Saratoga, but you can tell by the head on them. I thought mullet would be more of a staple than the barra, to be honest. They're easy to catch and they're big. That's what the Crocs are eating. Okay, so this is Cahill's Crossing Tourist Park with viewing platform, plenty of good signage. And there's the river down there. And there's the Crocs. And there's the Toyota. Say hello. Oh, mullet. Yeah, no issues there if you break down. There's surely 7 Crocs waiting for you to get out. So here's my 1998 105 series, if I remember rightly. In about 20 odd years ago, the wire on the tailgate broke, and I put some, I think that's Andy, double 80 pound Andy. It's been going now for 20 years, no issues. This side's still got the original Toyota wire in it. Yep, cable. Alright, day 3. Let's go see what the barra are doing in the morning light with the frogs. Here in Kakadu, trying to find a cast on this river here, trying to get some land-based action. Not easy. Oh. Am I lost in Kakadu? This is looking like that Crocodile Dundee spot. Got my frog, land base. Ooh, this looks super deep. Oh yeah, great looking sooty country. Some footies down there. Yeah. It's not exactly frog country, but we can fish a bit deeper. Plastics. We'll start with frogs, see how we go.
Yeah.
Righto. You don't want to fall in here or you will probably get eaten before you get back up. Alright. Has this place ever seen a frog before? A little bit high for fishing these frogs. But they still work. Just. Oh yeah, I can see a big barra just sitting right there on the log. Oh, you flick in. Kurt's just, almost. There's literally a barra just finning on the log. Alright, I'll try. I've landed. He hasn't seen it. There was a barra. Oh, I can still see him down there. Oh, there's a barra. Look, I'm about to get hit. Oh, yeah. That is a good barra. He literally hit me at my feet. I saw him come through. That is a good barra. Fish. It literally came and just zeroed in on the frog. I don't know, but he's a good fish. Got a figure out how I'm going to get it up here. I've got fresh 40-pound leader and he's not 40 pound. Do you want to try and just get down a little bit without sliding in? That is not the size barra that I thought I was going to get here, to be honest. And just slowly slide him up, keep the leader off the wood if you can. That's
a good fish.
Is a good
land-based
barra. Unhooked, there's that single. No damage at all. Just do a quick measure, bring him over here a bit. Alright, 66, yeah. More than legal, but he's going back. Righto mate, thank you so much. Spear him in, he's gone. Sick. Land-based, barra, Kakadu. We are very croc safe here. On a surface frog. Alright, got to rig up. Using these frogs, the barra just love them. Like they love them more than bass or even cod do. That barra then literally came with another barra and competed for this. And I took it at my foot, my feet. That's sick. Alright, re-rig, here we go. It looks too deep for frogs, but the barra just come up from the depths to smash them. Like, I normally throw these, you know, around lilies, but we've had some buffs here. I'll be stretching it a bit, bringing it over this snag, but we'll see. Oh man, that is a big barra. I'm smoking through the sticks here, mate. He's a big fish. Mate, he's got me through the timber. He got me right on the edge of the timber. Oh, damn it. He's a solid, like a big fish. Look, he's jumping the other side. There's no way I'm getting this fish out. Gone. Yeah. Woo. Anyway, he's only got that one little single in him that'll, you know, hopefully fall out. So, woo. Just came out from the timber exactly as you'd anticipate. And he went straight, turned and went straight back in. And we've just noticed a big salty popped up out in the middle and sort of heading this way. I might just, I'll just sort of, I won't go any lower than here. Did you see that? That was a good barra. I've got to keep him away from this snag.
Mate, it's a good fish.
He's a big fish. He's got me around the front. This snag. There's a croc around here too. He buffed it. Oh, he's in the snag again. I was going to work him back. Can't let him get in there. There he's back now. He is a good fish. I think he's better than the last one.
Oh, good fish. I reckon beach it up here. Beach it up here. Drag it up.
Did you see the hit? Yeah, I know. I just got to get him around these roots. Look at that fire barra off the top. Off the top. On the surface.
Holy moly, that's a good fish.
What? Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm not going down. Hold that rod for me.
Don't go down.
There's a freaking massive croc sort of came across a moment ago.
Yeah, it would have been about 3 meters.
And he was like a big croc. Oh, He's released, lures out, released.
Well, that's good.
There's a massive salty there. There's no way I was going down there. But I gotta get that.
It out.
The lure's out. Alright, we're getting it done in the 105 in the territory here. Kurt's just re-rigging. Right, go find a new spot. At this point I've caught 3 barra. Kurt's dropped a few, so he's pretty keen to get one. He's got his Helensburgh Tigers bag and shorts on, so he's feeling lucky. Hey, Phil here. Thanks for joining me on my most recent top end safari. It was great fun making it. It was great to see my son Kurt and reacquaint myself with that old 1998 105 series landcruiser that we took around Darwin Harbour area, East Point. Then we went up to Kakadu in it, had a great time out to South Alligator River. One of the inspirations anytime I go north is this book here that was written, it's called Top End Safari. It was written by Vic McChrystal in 1966, and it pretty much documents Vic's, one of his early trips up north, and it looks at the characters that live up there, the fishing, the hunting, the whole scene. There's some really good sort of script in this book. There's one particular bit here where Vic mentions on any given day travelling the coast road from East Point back to the Stokes Hill Wharf in Darwin Harbour. That's where we were. You'll see bust-ups, bait jumping in the blue water beyond on any high tide. So back then the boys were land-based fishing for queenies and trevally and the like. That permit that Kurt caught was an amazing capture. It was a huge fish. He didn't actually hold it, and he's a big guy, Kurt. He's a back rower, played pretty high level footy, so a bit like me, fish don't look very big when he holds them. But that was a solid 10 kilo plus permit. Thanks to his partner Rachel who videoed it. It actually was fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you're looking for other books like this Vic McChrystal book, I've got most of my books on eBay. There's a couple of other books worth getting. You've also got Freshwater Fighting Fish, which talks about some of the areas we went up in the Yellow Waters region off the South Alligator runoff. And then, of course, there's Rivers to Sea, The River and the Sea by Vic. This is more philosophical, and he talks about the fishing up there. Anyway, if you're wondering what I've been up to, I've been renovating. I've literally renovated this whole house. This room is new. It's still unpainted. I've got paint all over me still. I went for my first spin yesterday for longtail off the rocks here. I got a tip off. There were garies at the back of the beach yesterday morning, and I went on the high and the arvo, which I don't normally like, and I saw 2 good bust ups, and they were definitely blues, and there were a few gar around. So yeah, I've got the rods ready to go. And anyway, I'll see you out there, and I hope you enjoy my top end safari. Ciao.